Some time has passed and now I got multiple of those Terran destroyers. The offensive against the split is in full swing, and I already secured the 3 very important economy sectors with the high factory support limit, and also drove out the Xenon from the area. There are a couple of very scary terraformer fleets, but they have all moved to the northeast. I think I also got one right here, which is slowly creeping up. They have been chipping away Paranid sector after Paranid sector, and eventually we will have to deal with them. But in this area we can now focus on the split, so we might as well declare a permanent war. Because I don't think I ever need to back out from the hostilities against the split again. And that gives us an extra perk slot in all of our outposts, which is probably useful. But the boogers are far from beaten. They have managed to somehow rebuild a really powerful battle group, and they are attacking this Argon sector with 4 big capital ships, and they have won a major battle here against a Argon fleet. And the Argons don't have anything to match this kind of firepower, so we also have to help them. Yeah, the split lost, they kind of lost their enemy in the north when the Paranid were gone, as the Xenon moved in. They have joined the anti-Paranid coalition together with the Teladi and the Boron, but there is little interaction with those 3 factions, apart from all of them sharing their resources, so that is probably the reason why they managed to rebuild these powerful ships here. I don't think they did that with their own resources, they probably used Teladi resources for that, which is kind of sneaky. But we will manage. I have already gathered my other fleet, plus the artillery. But the frigates alone are no match against this powerful fleet, so we also have to bring our destroyers. But first I want to establish kind of a breachhead into this sector and then hand it over to the Argons, because we are finally going to allow them to push further north. I think they will slowly gobble up those 2 remaining split sectors here. And then we help them just wipe the split out and then also attack the Xenon and the Paranid, probably. We now have 5 shipyards in total. I changed my color coding a bit. The blue sectors are now shipyards. And that will prep our empire for the endgame, because it allows us to build ships very quickly. And I think I don't even need many more sectors for this, so we will kind of stay at the size we are right now and just max out our industrial power, because we have a lot of unused factory slots right now, and if we fill them up with the factories we need, then we are able to build a lot of ships here. And I have switched the shipyards to use the advanced engineering. This is a new perk from the latest Mayhem version, and that I think it doubles the construction time for ships, but it also reduces the maintenance cost of all ships that are built in these outposts. So over the long run, it's better if we have more ship construction sites. Then it doesn't matter if each of them takes very long to build their ships. We can build them parallel at multiple locations and then save a bit of maintenance. Not that that would be some major issue. We have enough money to, for roughly a day with the fleet that we have right now, which is 4 destroyers and then 4 frigates and a couple hundred of fighters and smaller ships. So not as big as you might think. I always like to use smaller fleets for some reason. I think if you build up too big, then the game becomes too easy. But for the final push, with the final OCV waves and stuff like that, we will need many more ships. And right now I'm prepping my industry for that, with all those shipyards. I'm gonna spend the extra perk slot we just got from the permanent war against the split in my station building outpost. I always wanted to have the dry dock here for some reason, because I like to dock my large transports here so that they are ready to pick up new factories. And with my rebalance mod, the dry dock slowly reduces their maintenance factors, so I really like to have that here. So if they wait, they can get a bit cheaper over time and their maintenance gets reduced. And we can build more military. The Xenon have just conquered another sector, Fine's Abyss. Yeah, they are slowly surrounding us here. The sector won't hold very long, but I only got a research station right here. And it wouldn't be too bad if we lose that. We can take plenty of other sectors. Yeah, and they have a target signature on my research station. So the Xenon are now moving in and gonna kill it. Yeah, it had a Terran memory, so I can research the Terran ships here. But soon it will be gone. But we also have plenty of new sectors that we can conquer. Maybe not. Let's consolidate first. I also learned to live with the pirates very well. It's just about that you need some patrols monitoring the right sectors. Then it is a very good source of income and reputation. Because they will accumulate bounties when they kill those NPC freighters, like in this sector, with all the loot floating around. But just from having a few patrols hunting them down, you can make a good source of passive income. Here we have a Paranid fleet, which is currently invading the central Xenon sector. So it's really chaotic. The Xenon are moving into Paranid space, but the Paranid in turn are attacking their core territory. And we also have a big ass Karg fleet in this sector. I have already lost multiple ships until I finally blacklisted this sector. We have to move in here and deal with that problem too. But as the game goes on, everything is getting more chaotic. The Boron are holding up pretty well. They managed to recapture their old sector and also hold it. Now, who are you guys? Yeah, it's a battle group. And soon they will be done. We might as well kill off the Xenon beacon. I just want to grab a few scans for those Paranid destroyers. just to make a bit more progress into the hacking system. We need quite a few ships to be able to install the big hacks, like taking over ships and stuff. First we need to build up a huge botnet. That was actually my old jump beacon here. The Xenon infected it, and it was the spawn point for many Xenon patrols. Finally gone now. Maybe that was a mistake, because I think the jump beacons act as the primary spawn points, and I don't think they have any else. And that might have given the Xenon the ability to spawn in any of their sector now. We will see. We got a Paranid rear guard in our sector, which is currently under attack. Maybe they can kill off some terraformers.